Hello and welcome to the Pressure Pile. My name is Gunhildur. I'm in Iceland, live in Iceland, and this is my podcast vlog chat type of thing where I talk mainly about yarn, about knitting, crocheting, anything fiber related. I also talk quite a bit about the weather because then I always have something to talk about, and because I love my country, I love my my native land. I love Iceland. I do try my best to also have a little chat about whenever there's geological activities because I still have not forgiven TikTok for running off with the eruption in Grindavík, 2-3 years ago? Memory, not my best. And insinuating that the entire of Iceland was on fire because of volcanic activity. That is hundreds of kilometers away, like far away. But yeah, because TikTok was TikToking, then I try my best to talk about whenever there's geological activities. However, if you've been here a while, I haven't been here for like a month, sporadically before that, because got sick and my attention just was not the best. I moved. Yeah, I am in an entirely new apartment that I own. I own this. This is mine. And yeah, this is going to be I moved in on Tuesday. Today is Sunday, 21st. Happy winter solstice. The longest night of the year. So it's only gonna get brighter from now on. But yeah. So it's been less than a week. Everything is still an absolute mess. But I am mostly moved out of my old home. There's still some stuff at my mother's. Believe it or not, there's still more yarn. Literally, I have so much yarn. I know I have a lot of yarn. I absolutely know now that I have a lot of yarn. There's I do not need to buy yarn for the next. Excuse me. Next years, decade even. Got a lot of yarn. And yeah, speaking of, I don't have any projects to talk about. Project pile, and I have piles of projects, and I haven't got anything to talk about because I have not had basically the time or the attention span to just sit down and relax and do some knitting or crocheting. I do have projects his and her in basically everywhere, because there's another space in this house, in my home, that I'm going to be making into basically a cozy loft. So this is my bedroom. I'm filming here because the living room, dining, share space, it has a high ceiling, and it echoes a lot. I am currently exporting, I think, the last of my hobby advent calendar because I have not been able to film that either, because the advent calendar was here while I was still at my old home, and the last month has been a bit of a mess, but I moved out before Christmas. That was basically the goal, and got most of my stuff, like I said. But yeah, I filmed the advent calendar in the sofa, or on the sofa. I was rather hesitant to film in here because this is the only part of my apartment that I kind of share with the neighbor. because this building is a little strange. This used to be a back house, basically kind of like a garage, a storage room for the main building that used to be. This is built in 1902. Okay, the main building has been a farm, it's been a family home, it's been all kinds of stores, it's been a bar. After I moved here 2003 in this town, in that time it's been a clothing store, a bar, I feel like something else. Then it started to become an apartment, a home again. It used to be just basically a big family home. Now there are 3 apartment buildings, and this back house, like this apartment was literally built last year. Yeah. This time last year, I think they have a building, or like, yeah, it's been very interesting to pay attention to. But basically, my part of the building, if I just use my hand, like this part is mine. My upstairs neighbor is like this, because I am on the even ground. That is, I'm on the same level as the main building, but the upstairs is actually built level to the incline that's right around the corner here. So yeah, so my bedroom, I know from pictures I saw years ago, because I was actually entertaining the notion of buying the apartment above. Basically their second bedroom is above here, and then their bathroom is around here. So that's very, they are quiet, they are very quiet, but I can definitely hear them when they're walking around, because I swear I think the man wears clogs. Pretty certain he wears clogs, so I was a little hesitant about filming in here, but apparently they were quieted down, so yay. But yeah, so that is basically my living situation right now. So much yarn. There's a lot of things that I just need to buy, like I'm waiting on delivery of clothing hangers, because the closets here are for hanging things up, but back at my old place, drawers, it was drawers all over the place, so I needed to buy clothing hangers, and there's quite a few bits and bobs that I've had to order as well that I'm waiting on, but at least I was able to like hang up a couple of pictures, so it's a little bit cozier. And speaking of projects, I have this one that I'm going to need to pull back on, because I cannot remember what I was making. I cannot remember where the rest of this yarn is. It's the Mandarin Petite from Sansgarn. It's really nice yarn. It's so soft, so nice. I remember that I took this with me for knit night at some point, but again, I cannot remember what I was making and what the pattern is, where it is, probably on my phone or something. But also, like, I do not like my handiwork. Like, I can do better. I can definitely do better. So I need to pull this one back and figure out what in the world I was making, and try and figure out where the rest of the yarn is in my bags and bags and bags of yarn. But another more long-term project is turning the loft, because I have a guest loft. I have a cozy loft, basically like an attic stair to get up to. It's really cool. I'm going to turn that loft into like a cozy craft corner. It's going to be really interesting because you can't actually stand up straight in there, up there, but it's fine. It's fine. And yeah, so it's going to be really interesting. Again, it's going to take a while because everything is a mess right now. But yeah, I really just wanted to come in and do a quick little update, tell you where the mess is. It's all around me. And yeah, so again, happy winter solstice. And really soon, Merry Christmas. And I definitely I'm gonna be filming again next weekend. We'll see where we're at then, if I've had any energy to do anything much. I should though, because I am literally, guys listen, I am working Monday and Tuesday, and then fingers crossed I should have 5 days off. 5 days off. So fingers crossed it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice. And yeah, hopefully again also next weekend I'll actually have something in my hands. It's gonna be, I'll figure out where I put things. But until then, take care. I hope life is fantastic. I hope if you are having to have any kind of changes like I am, that life is treating you well, that changes are good, and that you will have a very, very next days and happy holidays. Okay, check on you, catch you next weekend. Okay, take care. Bless.